The Dragon God and the Old Iron King are two of the creatures with the most mysterious lore in the Sourceborne series. In this video, we are going to explain why there is a demon in Iron Keep and the former identity of the Dragon God. In the first part, we are going to discuss the relation between chaos, ores, and lava. In the second part, we are going to explore the similar story of the Old Iron King and the Dragon God. Finally, we are going to discuss the relation between chaos and dragons. In the following part, we will use interchangeably the concept of metal, ore, mineral, and rock. This because rocks are made of minerals, which in specific case are called ores, which ores are components of metals. For the same reason, we will use the same two images from Demon Souls and Dark Souls to represent all these nonsense. Thanks to a work of translation by Locke, link in the description, it is possible to identify the Demon Souls as spirits and the ores as their alternative form. Also, the humanities in Dark Souls are considered spirits, so that we might consider the darkness in Dark Souls as the origins of ores as well. We saw in the first episode of this series how chaos is burning darkness. If ores are a manifestation of darkness, then also burning ores can be considered as a manifestation of chaos. Some pyromancies explicitly demonstrate the manifestation of ores in their name or their graphic representation. Also in the description of some pyromancies, it is mentioned how chaos burns ores to generate lava, which explain why lava is such a recurrent characteristic of chaotic location, creatures, and weapons. The non-chaotic pyromancies, which differ in their lack of the dark component, do not cast lava, which further proves the molten rocks generated by chaos to be originated by the darkness. The understanding of rocks and ores as solidification of darkness allow us to better comprehend the lore behind the Old Iron King in Dark Souls 2. It is said that the king gave a soul to a mass of molten iron, which caused the emerging of the smelter demon. Thanks to our understanding of chaos as the union of darkness with a soul, and our understanding of ores as a solidification of darkness, it is possible to see in the union of a soul with molten iron a manifestation of chaos, which explains the claimed demonic nature of the smelter demon. Immediately after its creation, the smelter demon killed the Iron King, who fell in what likely was the same pool of molten iron from which the demon emerged. From the body and soul of the king was then generated the boss we fight under the name of Old Iron King. It is known how the Iron King attempted to the creation of a dragon made of iron. Both the smelter demon and the Old Iron King were produced out of iron, and even though only the Old Iron King presents a draconic form, its head shares a similar design with that of the smelter demon. This might suggest how the cast of a soul in the iron might tend to the creation of dragons, with the power of the casted soul determining the grade of success. In Demon Souls, the Dragon God is a creature particularly similar to the Old Iron King. It appears, indeed, as an anthropomorphic dragon standing on its hind legs in a pool of lava. It is located under a city specialized on the extraction of ores. Its domain is an underground area with a large pools of lava, and is related with chaos as it is a demon, and its alternative name is Sultan of Chaos. The obvious parallelism between the two chaotic dragons allow us to cover some missing elements in the lore of the Stonefang King. Both for the smelter demon and the Old Iron King, it is alluded to their generation by the union of a soul with some pre-existing creature lurking under the molten iron. Let's assume for now such a creature to be the darkness contained in the iron. Similarly, in the Flame Lurker Archstone, it is stated how the pool of lava where we find the Dragon God was previously covering the bones of an ancient giant dragon. While ores and bones seems to have nothing in common, the dialogues of Shiver the Wanderer and Blacksmith Baldwin explain us how ores can be extracted from dragon bones. Also, in Dark Souls, bones can replace the function of smiting ores. These clues prove the interchangeability between bones and ores, which signify both the Dragon God and the Old Iron King have undertaken the same transformation. Falling in a pool of lava, the two kings were possessed by the spirit lurking below and were transformed in chaotic dragons. The relation Chaos-Dragons is not exclusive of the Two Kings lore and can be found throughout all the Dark Souls series. When Izalith generated the Chaos Flame, the inhabitants of Izalith transformed in demons, and just outside the room of the Bed of Chaos, we can find incomplete dragons. As discussed in episode 3 of this series, the first sin studied by Aldia was that committed by Izalith in the creation of Chaos. Following Izalith's path, also Aldia created a dragon, and did it out of a giant soul, which, as Chaos, represent the union of dark and light. Finally, in Dark Souls 3, we find Arythiel, characterized by darkness, and the profane capital, characterized by fire. Both these lands are ruled by manifestation of chaos, and it is in the path which joins these two cities, the Arythiel dungeon, that we find the most reference about the transformation of humans into dragons. These references are the failed experiment in the creation of dragons out of human prisoners, and the entrance to the Archdragon Peak, the location which theme is about the strive for the reaching of the dragon form. Such a recurrent connection between the generation of Chaos and that of Dragon might signify how Chaos is not just about the replication of the first flame, but the reaching of a higher state of existence in the form of dragons. As always, I want to thank the Dark Souls wikis, which are a great source of information and images for my videos. With the time, I will make sure that all the images and videos taken from other sources will be mentioned in the description of the video. The video you just saw is part of a wider project based on my still unfinished book, The Soulsborne Thesis. You can read it for free on WordPress, or support the physical version of the book on Kickstarter. Both the links are in the video description. Thank you for watching. Bye!